Alright, hey, Dave Now here, 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. We're looking at the last couple of minutes of trading. I'm working on several different strategies off the side of the, right now I'm working on the 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2. $101 up here. Watching that one right there. Watching that 101 target. Not worrying about the 230 mark either, by the way. Watching this here. I can trade up to 5 contracts in step 1. Haven't made up my mind if I want. I definitely don't want to enter 5 contracts right off the bat. Definitely not the way to do it, like trade 5 right here or trade 5 right there. I want to stage into it. Yesterday, when you look at the markets, 90 handle was the downfall. It went up to 90 and then it sold off there in the last few minutes. Whether it does it today or not, it's not important. Just debating about how I want to attack the markets. I got several different strategies that I've been working on. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1. By the way, this target right here is 1.5p. Probably needs to be moved to 43 though. And this one's going to move. We're going to bring this one up here. This one to 8888. Alright, so what we want to do here is combine all our trades and make sure that we win something. We had a sell-off at pivot, basically, is what I was looking at. Look at it that way. So I'm looking at settlement as well. 2p is 23. We're going to go with 98, 89, 98. All right, I want that. I want that. I want that. So we're going to come up here and fight this one. All right, so I want that in, and we want to go. It's closing in on the end of the day. We want to do 42, 43, and we want to come. We'll hold the 88, 88 right now, and we'll lock in 10 on this side, which would be 81. So staging into it. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Definitely not 2 plus 2 plus 1. All right, so we want to lock in another 10 here. I think we got 2 contracts left. All right, we got knocked out in the last part of the contracts, and I had a data error on the Camtasia. It happens every so often. So we're out. It's 2:31. So the whole trading day was looking at the last half hour of trading, basically in the market right now. I'm looking at my time is 2 to 2:30, Chicago time 1 to 1:30. I've been playing around with different ways of trading in February. February is kind of my test month right now because I took off December and January. I'm testing in February to see how I want to day trade at the 50K account. And once again, they force you from they got rid of the 30K account at TopStepTrader. I think sometime in the fall of last year they got rid of it. Don't quote me. I don't remember when it was, but regardless, here's the 50K account. In step 1, you can trade up to 5 contracts. Now, I'm not convinced. I'm actually 90-something% sure that I don't want to trade 5 contracts because you can't really trade 5 and fund it. So, in the funded account, even in the pro funded account, you can only start with 2. So Entering 2 right at the beginning is the same as entering 5 at the beginning, in my humble opinion. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense when the market moves against you. You'd have no power to offset that one contract with another buy or another sell to kind of average cost move that trade in a little bit, and then max loss. You got 1,000 per day or per week. On the 50K, there's different odds and ends that I'm just testing and working out right now. This is one of my strategies that I've been utilizing. I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I had a problem with my recorder twice today, so I might have to invest in a new Camtasia or a new screencast. This my computer system that I trade off of is I've had it rebuilt and refixed. I think this is about 10 years old now, but new parts inside, about 2.5 years old now. So, new battery, new this, new that. You just keep the same hard shell, but update the system as you go on. I trade off of 4 screens on this particular system. And then I actually picked up another computer over the holiday with some of my gains I had. I've got this little computer off to this side. Let's see if you can see that. You don't. I have 2 laptops that I can use as well. Um, but for the most part, what I use is my 4 screen system that you have in front of me. Day trading the crude oil futures market is kind of my um, the market that I've been trading, and I've had some um, on the health front. I ended up with COVID. I'm still fighting that. Not feeling awful great, fatigued more than anything right now. Have dizzy spells. Have um, had a temperature spike last night, and I just don't have the energy. I don't know if anyone else has had it, but I just don't have the energy that I've had in the past, even with my medicines and whatnot. I take medicine for energy and metabolism and stuff, and it's doing absolutely nothing as it compares to the this. And my whole family's had it now, and I finally ended up getting it. So my oldest son got it, my youngest son, my wife got it, and this is all over like 6 months period of time. Maybe not. I'll say August, September, October, November, December, January. My youngest son had it, and I ended up getting it. And I've been fighting since started feeling bad Thursday, Friday of last week, and I had a temperature spike last night, and I'm feeling okay right now. But it's obviously in the middle of the afternoon after I've had my coffee, my caffeine, my medicine, and everything else to make me feel a little bit better and get me on my ass out of bed. As it relates to trading, I find for me personally right now with my job that I have at the casino, the last half hour of trading into the last hour, last hour and a half is kind of difficult, 1 to 2:30 my time. After I settle down and get settled, 2 to 2:30 seems to be the best part for me right now. My last time end of funded, I was trading just the last half hour to the last, I would say well, I think I took a couple overnight trades for the most part, but um, as a long-term trader or longer-term trader, not in the day trading realm that I demonstrate on this channel, I took a longer-term trade on crude oil, and I was able to. I've still got one in. After I have a short position still in the market, I covered at 8888 on a 2, and I kept one running. So it was about what got in about 91.60, I think it was. On I think it was Sunday night. Forget what time. It was Sunday night, somewhere 7 or 10. What I can't remember anyway. So I took a 3 contract position, longer term trade, looking at $1,000 loss per contract. Didn't hit the 1,000 loss. I was able to get 3 points. I think it was 2.5. It ended up being 2.7 to 1. So it's like 270 ticks per contract with 100 tick stop loss. So I ended up getting 2.7 to 1 on 2 contracts, and I have one that I've just been holding on right now with a stop a little above 90.60 right now. looking at the, I'm bringing over the day chart. I want to switch this over. Whoops, let me bring it onto the right screen. I want to bring this over to the 15-minute chart and show you where my hard stop is on this contract right now. It's just a little above. This is the break point. I saw that I debated about adding yesterday. I was able to win on the day trade yesterday, but my stop's a little above this mark right here. I think I've moved it to 90. It's 10 ticks off of this high right here. I think what's that now? Can't remember. My brain's kind of fried right now. It's 10 ticks off of this high spike right here. I moved it down. That's what, 90.58, I believe. And I don't like odd numbers, so I've got it at 90.61. Right now I'm at 90. Well, excuse me, 90. Is it 90.61? Yeah. No, excuse me. 90.71. 90.71 is the stop on that particular short side longer trade. Call it. It's positional trade, swing trade. Brain's just not working real well. Anyway, some of the strategies that I've come up with, and when I've been debating about, I guess I could read my notes I've had over the last couple of days that I've been. Well, let's see here. My God, what do I want to share with you guys? I had the Friday fade trade that failed on last Friday. I was looking for a profit target of 88.89. That one failed. Additionally, it failed as well. My swing trade failed too. I got that, and I was able to. Then I put it back on Sunday night. That was my day trade and my positional trade, and that one won. One of the notes I wrote here: should wait for HVB, high volume bar, or at least some kind of blow off price action before entering trade. I said day trading 5 contracts in step 1 makes it easy to fail combine or easy to move to step 2. The problem is a $99 reset if taken when you're trading. When I say day trading 5 contracts, I mean you're entering 5 contracts at a specific price at one time. Figure 20 ticks moving against you is $1,000 loss. If you accumulate more than $1,000 loss in the 50K combine, you lose it, you have to reset the 99 bucks. That's kind of the point that I made for that. I said long Tuesday turnaround into close. It kind of turned around yesterday. I thought, going into the week that we'd also come back around again. Yesterday was a little bit hairy on my one contract that I had extending. I finally moved it down today on the close of business today at the about the 2 o'clock mark. I moved to 90.71. What do I know about day trading 5 contracts? It puts too much pressure and easy to fail the combine. Leverage, willing to take huge losses and only small victories. This isn't the way I will get back to the funded account, so that's what I was writing. Best day trading was 1 to 2 contracts. Last 30 minutes of the trading session offers plenty of opportunities. Key to afternoon day trading was the key point of $90 a barrel. I knew this could be a big point, but I did not do it because of my overuse of too many contracts in the trading session. It only takes 20 ticks to lose 1K day trading 5 contracts. This is not the best way to get back to funded. Next time that I do this, I need to be more patient. That's also where I started thinking about the 2+1 strategy, the 2+1+2 strategy, the 1+1+1. How do you enter the CL market the best in the last 30 minutes of the trading session? The most I will day trade on the 50K account is 2 or 3 contracts, 1+1 entry, 2+1 entry. So that's kind of my thought process. And I had the 2+1+1 that I've been toying with in only step 1. In step 1, you have the 2+1+2. You have the 2+1+1+1. I don't like 2+2+1. That one's not any good. But entering 2 to start with, and the first 2 contracts move your favor, you're in. You have 2 contracts. So your dollar cost averaging in the next 1 or 2 contracts on the step 1 to 4. The problem is you still run into 20 tick stop loss. to the $1,000. You got to pick your spots, and you can't be scared to be long or short. I mean, you know that I like to trade the short side of the market. I apologize. I'm really struggling today. I just wanted to put a video out here today for you guys. Anyway, a lot of formulations in my head. Just wanted to bring you up to speed. I'm going to get going. I'm not feeling real good. Once again, my temperature spiked a little bit today. So God bless you. I hope that if you've had COVID, that you've recovered from it. For my humble opinion, I still believe it was a bioweapon that was released. Regardless of what anyone else out there thinks out there, it's kind of crazy how the contagion actually got started to start with, and the funding that was put together to make this disease come alive. If you look at the gain to research and look at all the notes that are out there, and you do your research, you start to come down to not only the conspiracy angle. You look at the cooling of the society. You start thinking of what Bill Gates said. You start thinking about all the different scientists out there. Why would you want to introduce a disease that is not normal to nature and into the human population? Why would you want to go down that route, right? Don't have any answers for that. I lean to the side that I want to believe in society, but also believe there's some very, very evil people in the world as well. God bless. Take care. I'll see you on the next video put together. Bye for now.